So, welcome back to Final Fantasy IX, where we last left off. Let's see, Gunblade, which is our name for Dagger, was having all of her summons ripped out of her by the crazy jesters, and they were calling forth Odin. Meanwhile, back in Cleyra, things are taking a turn, as it seems like the armies are getting ready to amass and march on the city. And the string broke, which is bad. And the whirlwind stopped, which is very bad. On the plus side, we finally met Stiltskin. Let's all party! We got a Stiltskin party going on here. Stiltskin, huh? I like Stiltskin. You like Stiltskin. We like Stiltskin, because he is Stiltskin. Now, where am I supposed to go? I think I'm supposed to meet Zidane down by the entrance. Oh, there they are. Hey, what took you so long? Alright, let's get going. I couldn't find Puck. I wonder if he went down the trunk. This city is very yummy, son. This city, delicious. Weird ass little marshmallow thing. I failed Bermesia, but I won't fail Cleyra, no matter what. Is this the same music that was playing before? Because this sounds creepy. I just didn't notice. Also, notice how the ladder here is, I mean, the first impression you get with it is that it's made of sticks. You're like, yeah, it's a stick ladder, right? How many sticks actually bulge out towards both ends of the branch? You know what it does? Bones! Now, am I saying that the Bermesians and Clarins used bones to build their ladders? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh. Alexandrian soldiers! In their short shorts. Seriously, that does have to be like the least practical armor. Like, what is the logic behind not giving them pants? And they ran away. Look, I'm saying the Knights of Pluto are slouches. I'm not going to deny that. But they don't run away from fights. They just don't get involved in them in the first place. But they don't run away from him either. For some reason, these knights, the Alexandrian knights, always remind me of Celeste from Final Fantasy VI. Maybe because she also is like, she's blonde, long hair, and tends to wear like a leotard as part of her battle garment. Or at least in her sprite work it looks like that, but her actual like concept art shows her usually wearing more clothes. Aw, Vivi, you tried your hardest. They're in jelly. So, why are they all hiding if they're trying to invade? They're all like hiding behind trees and stuff. Or does it just seem that way because we're running into them? Oh, I keep forgetting having to really, you know, cast spells. Getting some pretty good AP off of all these people, though. A moment, Zidane. Those Alexandrian villains back there. Weren't they too few in number to constitute a determined attack? Well, I mean, yeah, but I thought that's just because I'm so intimidating. Bingo! Freya, the town's in trouble. You gotta come back, please! No, my fears were true. At once, my lord. Come on, you deadweights, hustle! You heard him, let's go. Huh, they fell for it. What, your whole plan was to lure out those four? How dare you show up here? They're just teleporting in. Ooh, and these ones have nicer outfits. You can tell how impressive a black mage is by how fancy their outfits are. That seems to be the trend in this game. I don't know why, but... They save us! The town is full of demons! Are there really that many? They just keep coming. Ah! Girl. They look a whole lot less rigid when you get them into combat. Well, he uses the raw spells. So I too shall employ raw spells. Seems to work out. Foolish Clearans, your time has come. Over here. I'm the one you want. Who are you? I'm Zidane? I don't know. It's... Jeez, I just can't catch a break. Oh, poor Kiki. Kinda wish Kiki could heal by eating things, right? I was gonna say, where's my other black spell? Really? Stop running away! This must be the main attack force. Or not. Can I heal, please? It's like a second to use the menu. I call times outsies. Let's throw that high potion on. So we get Kiki back up to full. So type A's use the regular spells. Type B's use Raws. I'm assuming we're eventually going to run into type C's that use Gauze. They got nothing on me. But the town's in trouble. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't be standing here bragging, Zane. Maybe just a hunch. Enemies are on the way up. How about on your side? The Burmesians are fighting back, but the demons keep coming. We fled, unable to resist any longer. Damn those Alexandrians. What are we to do? Head to the right? Excuse me, have you seen my husband? No, sure haven't. Daddy's gone. Well, maybe your dad shouldn't have been trying to beat up on my friend. Let's go left. You won't get by me. I'm either leading them all to their doom or saving them all. I don't know which. I also don't know what a... That's actually not that bad. So yeah, I'm not using any sort of guide or tactical anything, so I'm just kind of hoping. Gotta be fast or we'll lose them all. I don't know how this whole thing works. Harry, tell us! Which way now? Cross the bridge to the right. I mean, that's the way those other two went, and I didn't tell them what to do. Darn. Potion yours. Uh-oh. Yeah, we just lost people. And of course they ran away because they're cowards! They fear the might of... I was gonna say Vivi, but Vivi is kind of on the ground, like, licking dirt. We can't hold them off forever. Are we safe now? No more monsters? Yeah, they won't come back. We're good. Yeah! Have we really seen the last of them? Huh? What are you guys doing here? We like this place. This is not the time for doing that. Even though we have lost the soul-soothing view of the sandstorm. That's a first in terms of phrasing. I never would have assumed that looking out into a sandstorm would be soothing. Usually it's all just like do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do, and then that causes your blood pressure to go really high. Yeah, I think it's pretty too. This whole town is pretty. Everyone here is so nice. That's why I want to protect you. Come on, let's head to the cathedral. We can make our stand there. Stand? But you said they were all gone. Yeah, I lied, kid. Get used to it. I'm a thief. What do you want? And a kidnapper. Hey, Matilda, how's it going? Get yourself some good food. So these are the only survivors? I guess? Where is the high priest? Where is the king? Where's Dad? Ooh. Everybody inside. Let's just hope. Well, we're surrounded. We're gonna just get everyone killed here. I can't save them all. I'm not Superman. Minions of evil, you have gone too far. Oh. My spear will purge you, this land, of you. Be gone. You shall fall like leaves in the wind under the force of my blade. Oh, of course, Fratley freaking overleveled. Now, run. Don't know who you are, but I owe you one. Sir Fratley, I have missed you so much. I began my search for you immediately after you left Bermesia. Where have you been all these years? To what corners of the world have you traveled? My dear Fratley, climbed the highest mountains only to hear rumors of your victories. I searched the deepest valleys only to find your footsteps. But I never found you. And in the end, I heard something. Something unbearable. Freya, you say? I believe this is the first time we've met? Probably soloed the tower all the way to the top. Bradley's just that good. Freya is just that lucky. What did you just say? I'm sorry, but I cannot remember you for the life of me. You jest. You cannot have forgotten me. It's me, Freya. Freya of Bermesia. Nope. Not a clue. I am sorry. No. Hey, wait a minute. You can't be serious. It's Freya, your lost love? Are we seriously doing this trope? I mean, don't get me wrong, I know we've touched on a bunch of them already with me and Gunblade, but come on, are we adding more to the pile here? Who are you talking to? The audience. How could you forget her? Well, say something. That is enough, Zidane. What? I got 3 exclamation marks, 1 question mark. Of course he's got amnesia. It's his dark descent. But maybe, hopefully, we'll get a rebirth after maybe he spends some time in a bunker. A machine for pigs? I don't know. I couldn't figure out how to fit that one in there. They're rat people. A machine for rats. Of course, you understand, Freya. It depends on what you define as a rat. And now you've been searching this guy for years, and now he's right here. Bradley! Do you remember me, the King of Bermesia? Not at all, I'm afraid. Impossible! Have you forgotten everything that has passed? Then let me ask this, what brought you back to Bermesia? Nothing. I'm in Cleyra. Alright. Never mind. Is it not because you learned of the crisis here in Cleyra, whose people are our brothers? As a matter of fact... As a matter of fact, I'll tell you. Oh, it's Puck. Lord Puck! Puck? Puck! Prince Puck. I found Fratley during my travels around the world. And you guessed it, he didn't know who I was. Or even who he was. But when Bermesia was attacked and he heard Cleyra was in danger, his faint memories of a dragon knight called him back here. Dragon Knight! Yes, I was once called that, but no longer. I am now a Dragon Day. That's not how that word works. I'm making it work that way. But now, that is all I can remember. Bradley, I must go. Bounce here and there. Near and far they call me a gummy bear. Freya, Aren't you gonna follow him?
No. I am happy simply knowing Sir Flatley still lives.
I'm sorry, Freya. I knew you weren't ready to see him, but with Cleyra under attack and all, I had to let him out of the closet.
I need no such courtesy, Highness.
Well, I'm going after Fratley. Peace.
Wait, Puck, I've not seen you in ages. My only son, heir to my throne. Will you not? He's already gone, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he's gone.
I should have eaten him. Don't you dare.
What? That was Puck? So what happened? What's the matter, Freya? Are you crying?
Uh-oh. She jokered.
What irony. To find the man of whom I dreamt endlessly, only to discover that he can't even remember who I am.
Oh, come now, Freya.
I'm sure that's not the first time that's happened.
Dude.
Dude!
Come, Zidane. The enemy's hand has not been stilled. We must regroup.
Freya.
Eek! Oh. So while we were having this entire dramatic conversation or reuniting of Fratley and all this stuff, little did we know that just off to the other side of the screen, Beatrix walked in and is now assaulting the other guy that was in here. Eek! Have mercy!
Pathetic rodents. You failed to grasp the true power of this jewel. Our
magic stone!
Now that I have Jewel, I'm through with your city.
Wait! Halt, villain!
Oh! Huh! According to the achievement that just popped up on my screen, yeah, I did actually technically save everybody. Somehow. Hey, Mobley.
I have a favor to ask, Kupo.
I want you to deliver a letter to Sereno.
Okay.
Thanks, Kupo.
I hope this was useful.
I hope this is of use to you.
Ooh, I got a nymph card. An elixir? A zoo card. I bought a zoo.
You can use this.
Yay, a bunch of random useless stuff.
Get away. You're a bigger fool than I imagined. Have you forgotten how badly I beat you back in Bermesia?
That is not how I remember it. I remember you getting in a lucky shot.
So, are you more the fool for not finishing what you started?
You're gonna pay!
I find no tasties in this town. You said the sand was tasty. But we cook you for breakfast.
Then allow me to shatter your delusions of grandeur.
Ooh. Yeah, apparently a Beatrix fight. Oh. And, Vivi's still dead. Oh, and so is Freya. Hey, did I ever get White Wind? No, I did not get White Wind on this. Oh. We're just gonna keep two of them down at any time, aren't we? Oh. Hmm. Maybe I should have used a tent at that Moogle beforehand. Oh, and of course, it doesn't start me back at the Moogle. It starts me right before the fight. We're in for a treat here. Oh no. So, I could try and get Vivi to get up. But at this point, I think we're better off just using everything we have to just try and... Oh boy. Nope. This, well, this is problematic. I literally cannot get in a situation where I can actually fight Beatrix. Time for Plan B. What's Plan B, you might ask? Well, it turns out, as I've stated before, I have a much more completionist playthrough going on the side, usually. So I always have a backup save here. So we're gonna have to go a little ways back, not too far. They were at the exact same place both times. And we'll just skip all the cutscenes and dialogue and everything since we've already seen it, but... Yes, 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 all the delicious sand. I was hoping I wouldn't have to do this, but I think we've reached a point. As you can see here, these characters are a little bit more well-equipped. Is that other save doomed? Unless I do something very drastic. Which is to say, use something to give them, like, temporary infinite health for that fight. Probably. I knew eventually it was going to have to be that these, like, swapped over with each other, but... Luckily, I think narratively-wise, the only thing that this one save has going for it... the other one that I've done in this save that I didn't do in the other one is this one has the first Chocobo upgrade. Also, apparently I don't have music turned on it. Which is weird. I don't know why the music's all turned off. Config. Sound on. There we go. This one's got a lot more things, like all of the abilities already grinded out and... bunch of other stuff I already did with it. I won't overwrite that other save just in case. Because if I can go back and get it back on track, I will. But I was actually thinking that just before I even started the stream, was just sitting there just going like, okay, well, my completionist playthrough is about... I mean, to give you an idea... I don't know if I can look. My characters here are... about 1.5 times levels higher than the ones that are just going kind of through the plot. So I'm sitting there just going like, that has to bite me at some point. Not to mention the fact that I've missed like 1/3 of all the equipment you can get in the game on that playthrough and a bunch of other stuff. Hey, Puck. What's interesting is I noticed the fact that the Burmesians are never actually referred to as rat people or anything. Like, their species is never noticed, other than, like, Clarin and Burmesian, which is more so a nationality than... Oh, it just occurred to me, I just figured out that those kids who were like, where's our dad, where's our dad? You just see their dad die right there. Maybe they just don't like being called Rat. And that's fair, but I just think it's interesting that we never get, like, any sort of confirmation as to what they are supposed to be. Because, like, at one hand, like, yeah, they look like mice or rats, but at the same hand, some of them look more like kangaroos? Like, especially the Clarins don't look very different aesthetically from some of the Burmesians that we've seen. Bring out the capybara people. They're going to be a pretty chill group. It's entirely possible there are capybara people. I mean, we know there's at least a guinea pig people, and guinea pigs are technically related to capybara. Yeah, it is one of those things that I find very weird that, like, it's kind of refreshing, but it's also kind of weird that at no point does it call attention to the fact in this world, like, a sizable chunk of the population are animal people of various types. And, like, it never really goes into what that means or how they interact with each other or stuff like that. It's just one of those things I find very fascinating. Of course, everything's told from the point of view of the characters who are in that world, to which none of this is unusual by any means. This is just what people are like here. They got nothing on me. Just really integrated at this point. Yeah! It's just one of those things I find very interesting, the fact that, in general, while but like almost in every other type of setting you find where it's like that type of thing would be something that gets drawn attention to. Final Fantasy XIV makes a whole, like, story campaign out of the fact that there's conflict between quote-unquote humanoid races and the beast people, which ultimately results in them, like, coming to terms with the fact that they're at peace with each other, but it is a thing where there's, like, a sense of conflict and everything. At this point, there's no conflict. All these different types of people all seem to get around each other. They don't think of it as a thing at all, which I find fascinating as a world-building point, because while it would be very interesting to hear the history of this world and how it got to that point, it's just as interesting to see the fact that all that conflict, all that discussion has already occurred in this world. I'm just making the exact same choices I did last time, since that apparently worked out pretty well for me. Are they like this in Mass Effect world? Oh no. No, racial conflicts or species-wide conflicts are a massive point of contention, especially once you get into Mass Effect 3 and you have to start dealing with intergalactic politics in order to build an army big enough to take on the bigger threat, which includes dealing with past grievances, current political differences. So no, Mass Effect definitely does not have any sort of like peace amongst the different species of the universe. Although I do think it's very interesting to say that in the Mass Effect universe, it's humans that always like, we're the ones who are gonna fix things. We're the fixers. Everything comes down to the fact that it's like, well, you know, nothing's gonna get done unless humans do it. Whereas in this, it seems like humans are the ones who keep messing things up. Almost caught up now. Now it's time for Fratley to reappear. Why does he end up way over there? Why doesn't Fratley fight Beatrix? Because he already, I must awade. That's pretty much the only reason. I'm pretty much sure that's why, like, they wrote him out at that point. Because the real question is, yeah, why doesn't he stick around and have fight her? He'd probably, like, two-shot her. Some of the Burmesians, like, they walk around on their toes and they have very long feet. But, like, the king just is completely flat-footed, it looks like. And the same with Puck. But if you look at, like, Freya's feet and Fratley's feet, they kind of the front and their toes are on the ground, and then their heel kicks up in the air like it's arched. Which seems to be more of a thing with, as far as I could tell, and maybe this just might be inaccessibility to enough of a sample size, but it seems like a possible implication of that, considering what we see, is that Freya and Fratley, while being Freya and Fratley of Burmecia, may actually be of Cleyran descent? Because the only time we ever see other Burmesians with that kind of like arched thing is a lot of the ones in Cleyra all have that kind of foot structure. With the clawed toes and kind of the arched heels. But that, as again, we don't have a great sample size of Burmesians. Maybe it's just the royalty don't have that. To the wiki? You know, if they have that information on the wiki, I'd be impressed. Because I partly don't think that, like, they put that much thought into it. No offense to them, it's just one of those little background details that I think of. But that's because I do, like, world building stuff in my free time. Then again, I do have the Ultimania books, so maybe I'll take a look at those after we get done tonight. Things to take note. You want to take a crack at world building too? It's a fun thing to do just as like a pastime. It's just, you constantly just thinking about like, it makes you learn how to ask questions like this, like just simple things like two different groups of like the same species but different body structures. What does that mean? Why is that? And then it'll make you think of things like, okay, Burmecia is apparently a city that is constantly storming. It's apparently constantly raining there. What does that mean for their culture? What does that mean for their choices of fashion? If you look, the Cleyrans tend to wear very flowy, airy dresses because they live A, in the desert, B, in the middle of a sandstorm. Whereas if you look at a lot of the outfits that the Burmesians wear, very heavy clothes, lots of hats. Just one of those things. It makes you think. Like, is that a conscious choice? I don't know, but it's definitely something that you can think about when you're thinking about your own settings. Speaking of things to take note of, do you think she'll ever use that other sword on her back? Just occurs to me that she's got a second sword on behind her. And at first I thought, maybe, oh, that's just the sheath for the one she's holding. No, you can see the hilt and the handle of the sword in it. She's got two swords, but she only ever uses one. To give you an idea of how much difference there is, these are all the different abilities I have on Kiki in this playthrough. Probably a spare in case the main one breaks. In real life, you usually have a missile weapon or pole weapon as a main, then swords, and a side, and a dagger. A lot of stuff to carry around. Zidane, get up! What? You... Did you seriously just cure yourself? Fine, frog drop your head. Eat frog. I wonder if I can eat her. Seriously, you can't steal anything? Oh, that's the end of the fight, though. I think Zidane actually attacked once. Stock break. That's cheating. We're already out of the fight. You tranced after that?
I shall leave with the jewel now.
Wait, why did she trance after the fight ended? She's too powerful.
Black mages, our work here is done. Commence withdrawal immediately.
Huh, they travel through good witch power. Hey, they disappeared. What now, Freya?
Good question.
Zidane, look out!
Oh, Zidane, look out behind you. Oh.
I'm gonna follow him! Everyone follow me! I am surprised that worked. Zidane, he's gone!
I highly doubt I will ever return to this place. Besides, this may be the last chance to find out the truth of who you are. Come, Vivi, show us your courage.
Very nice of all the other black mages to come up to the top of the stairs to do this.
Oh no, Freya's gone too? Can I come? Okay.
Kiki just sits there.
I no like heights.
Fair.
Each time. Without her summoning powers, Garnet is helpless.
No, she's not. She didn't have access to her summoning powers to begin with.
But with this dark matter, I now hold the power to summon an Eidolon. Now I will find out if Kuja's claims are true. Odin, come to me.
At least I think she's human. I think. I will hand it to it. Summons in this game are freaking impressive. Well, it's a good thing we got everyone to hide in that cathedral.
Dang.